everybody, and welcome to Generation Gab. My name is John Lehr, and I'm a Gen X fun dad.
And my name's Chase O'Donnell, and I'm a millennial semi-recent grad. Thank you so much for tuning into episode 73 of Generation Gab.
And we have such an amazing guest
today.
He's an old friend of, I guess you're an old friend now, Eric.
Yeah.
But he's a very, very successful television writer and film too, probably. And,
God, no.
And a wonderful person. And one thing people don't know is a wonderful improviser. That
really?
I know that about him. Not many people.
That's been a while, my friend.
Yes, but you are. He's very, very. So welcome to the show, Eric Gilliland.
Thanks.
Yay!
Happy and flattered and honored.
Oh, dude, it's so good to have you here. And
nice to see you.
I've been trying to get you on this for a while, and I appreciate it. And
I'm so busy with things.
Well, you are. You have a lot going on. What
Nothing
do
going on. Nothing at all.
I mean, can just like a few of the things on your resume, like Roseanne, are just huge. I would assume you're the busiest person out there.
Wouldn't you?
You would think.
He can't.
Not
No,
good.
he's at the point now where he gets to choose when he wants to be busy and when he doesn't.
I'm looking for work, and nothing's out there.
What do you want? Well, everybody is right now.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could start. I kind of want to hear from the beginning how you got into film and television and ended up having such a successful career.
Oh, really?
We need to have that first, just to give people
right.
a
We need to
baseline.
just go, so we can introduce you to everyone listening.
Hi, everyone listening. I went to Northwestern, as did John. But
Yeah, go.
Is that how
ye
you met?
Northwest. No, we didn't.
Ye? Go ye Northwestern?
Isn't it? Go ye Northwestern.
Go you. We're not very. Go you Northwestern.
Go you. Oh, I thought it was go ye Northwestern. Oh, shit.
Wow.
We did not meet in college. Did
No.
we ever meet? I feel.
No, I think we missed by Missed it by that much.
Yeah.
That's a Get Smart reference, millennial.
All right. And then, okay, so you graduated Northwestern, and then what happened?
I went out to LA, drove out there and took crappy PA jobs and, hourly jobs. Didn't work for a while. Wrote 2 spec scripts, which are samples of writing.
Yes.
And a friend of mine from Northwestern worked at William Morris, and she gave it to her boss, and he gave it to his boss.
Yes.
And my friend Dermot Mulroney had a manager and gave it to his manager.
Do
And
you
they both
know
signed me
Dermot?
like.
Do you know Dermot Chase? Dermot Mulroney? He's a Northwestern grad too, a famous great actor, and a good guy, very supportive. Friend.
Northwestern has some incredible alums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was such a great school, but like the people that I keep hearing that went to Northwestern through you, John, it's amazing.
It's very strange because I didn't realize I was in a factory when I was at. Did you realize
I didn't either.
that? No. I didn't know that it was a factory. And then once I graduated, I'm like, oh, this is a factory.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It wasn't
amazing.
when I was there. I mean, I went out there, I followed Steve Stark and Mike Hitchcock.
Right.
They paved the way for me.
Michael Hitchcock, we should have on this show. He's an incredible improviser, actor, and an amazing writer. Yeah. He was in Best in Show. That's probably most people.
All those
know.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Incredible. I'm going to put him down on the list right now. Good work, Eric. You just helped me.
I got your back, buddy. I got your back.
Yeah. So,
and then I got took interviews and got what's it called interview? No, meetings.
Yeah. Meetings.
And then you got what?
Generals. You got some
generals. Very good. That's a general.
A general is like, what is a general? Explain what a general is.
I'm just going to meet the guy.
Right.
No agenda, no job necessarily, but see if he's a good guy.
Right.
The end.
Actors don't get a lot of generals. We get some with casting directors, but usually no. But writers, they go on generals where you didn't meet each other. You're just meeting.
Yeah, and I'm a nice guy. Back then I was adorable.
Still is.
And I got my first show called Women in Prison on the new Fox network.
which was a very good show.
It's not bad. It's not good, but it was really fun. It was so super fun.
And you were
that must have been a huge deal when you got that.
Huge deal.
Do you remember having like how you celebrated? Did you?
I have my own office.
Wow.
An office.
Yeah.
As a 24-year-old.
Wow.
See, that's how good he was. He was 24 and he was already on staff. That doesn't happen
that's
a lot.
Incredible.
It's pretty amazing. It might have been 23. And
John
I got
23.
And you don't know the Dick Van Dyke Show, but I had a dartboard with Mel Cooley's picture on it. Their boss. I threw darts at the bosses.
That's such a writer's thing to have in his
such a writer's thing to have, and I did it.
Did you have lots of squeezy toys or and did you have the silver balls that bounce into each other or the woodpecker that dips its beak into a glass or whatever?
No, but I did have that machine that would have like laughs or applause or boing sound.
You gotta have that.
Yeah.
That
was stupid.
Dried used condoms that you would throw at the wall behind you. That's a very common.
I didn't know what used condoms were back then.
Good night, everybody. See, that's how you become a writer in a writer's room. Boom.
Boom.
Okay. And what did you do?
I went on Who's the Boss, which is a big deal. Not a great show, but it's a big deal.
What do you mean not a great show? What was wrong with that show?
It's kind of soft.
Well,
like a new condom.
Yes, but who was the daughter on it?
There was like Alice.
Alyssa Milano.
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, she's great.
Did you know that she was going to be like a big sex symbol, like as she was growing up? Because you had her in her teens, right?
Yeah, I had her when she was 16. So
wow,
she had a exercise video, maybe. That was a big deal.
Who didn't?
Yeah,
I did.
Was
Eric
it
and I did
aerobics?
Nope.
Aerobics was the big one, right?
Yeah, and Jane Fonda.
Yeah. Did she? So you didn't really know?
We kind of remained in touch. We've like said hi on Twitter. You know.
What does she? What?
She's really political now. She's like very political.
Yeah, don't be careful out there.
You know, I feel like a lot of people became political the past 4 years.
You kind of had to, I guess.
Yeah.
I think people did. So you did Who's the Boss? Big deal.
Big deal. Then I went on a show called Living Dolls with Halle Berry, her first job.
Oh. Gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. In person, is she just like, oh my God, I've never seen anybody this beautiful in my life.
Yeah. And that was Leah Remini. That's her first job. She was great. And funny lady Michael Learned from the Waltons, millennial.
Oh,
she's not funny. Not funny at all.
Not funny. No. Did she need to be in the show?
Yes, it's a sitcom.
Oh, well,
it's a sitcom, John.
Yeah. Right. Was it a live audience thing? All of these were live audience gigs.
Yeah.
So a multicam in front of a studio audience. And
my next job. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, so what's the schedule like for a writer? Because that's a brutal schedule when you're doing that 3-camera thing, right?
You are editing last week's show. You are thinking of outlining the show 3 weeks from now. You are punching up the shows on the stage that week, and you rewrite it every night. It's really fun.
Sounds kind of fun.
It's really fun, but the hour, you gotta be, I don't know how people with families did it, like people with kids and wives and husbands. I don't know how they did it.
They did. They divorced and didn't make it. But you were on Blow the entire decade during that decade.
I missed Blow in sitcoms by that much. Evidently, like Taxi, they were on Blow the whole time. Everyone's on Blow, and I just I missed the Blow, but I'm fine with that. I'm really fine with that.
So you guys just had like Reese's peanut butter cups and
a lot of we get fat.
So what happened after Living Dolls and Halle Berry? I think went on to Flintstones.
Very good. I went on to do the Wonder Years for a year. That was pretty cool.
Of course,
and that was single cam.
Mm-hmm.
So the schedule's easier, right?
Yes. Right, but you're writing much more personal. I took out my junior high diaries that I kept and got stories actually out of my diaries.
No way.
See, Chase, that's why you got to hang on to those journals. Chase has dream journals and stuff.
Well, a lot of these shows you mentioned are great because they've crossed over to different generations. Because Wonder Years is a show I grew up on too.
Yeah,
and
it was a period piece, so it wasn't of the 80s or 90s. Well, probably
it was 60s. Was it supposed to be on the?
It took place in the late 60s. Late
50s?
60s. Yeah.
Oh, late
60s. Vietnam War. Era.
And when you were getting these writing jobs, were you part of the developing team, or you were like going on to it later?
Go on staff. And
but
then
he was moving up in his titles. He was getting bigger and bigger titles, like producer.
And
right?
It's just because once you had one job, you made tons of connections, and you were able to just move on to the next.
Jobs beget jobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I did a horror.
Wow. I mean, it kind of like where you started in that sitcom world. What a great place to start with those connections to just keep on.
I'm the luckiest idiot who's ever walked the face.
Yes, some luck is involved, but you are very talented, Eric. And you're also easy to work with, which I think is almost as important.
I kind of agree.
Because you're not the kind of guy he's not a jerk. He's just not a dick. And so he gets along with everybody. Everybody likes him. And it's not forced. It's authentic. He's a good man.
I teach at NYU every now and then. At the end of the semester, I tell my students, you've seen people come in here, guest friends of mine, be with me for a semester. Kind of nice guy. Repeat after me. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
We repeat it like 10 times.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
I did okay.
You know what? Let's get a shirt printed of that.
But Eric, dicks don't know what being a dick is. That's why they're a dick. They don't know it. They're not aware of it. They don't have the.
I want to plant the seed that if they might be a dick, to not let it grow.
Right. Maybe. I mean, you got to say it. Look, you're doing the right thing by sending them out. I'm just saying, I don't think dicks are so dickish. They don't even know they're dicks. If you know,
they're so unaware.
The people who think they might be dicks are not dicks. Those are people who are not dicks, who are worried that maybe they drank too much coffee or didn't eat enough and were angry and said something they regret. That's not a dick. That's somebody who screwed up and you can apologize about.
Yeah.
Like Chase, you wouldn't believe the stuff she says to me when we're not recording. Just hurtful thing. Oh, just
hurtful.
like
an example.
Well, John, you would say that stuff like that.
Wow, dick move.
Yeah, but Chase is not a dick. She just is, she's hungry. She needs to eat. I know that.
I've heard her on the show. She's lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. John's kidding. Tell everyone you're kidding.
I am
John.
totally kidding. Chase is the nicest person. If people don't know I'm kidding, then please unsubscribe. We don't want you on our show.
Okay, good.
I mean,
so
numbers game.
After Wonder Years.
The Wonders Games.
The Wonders Game, which was a show that no one saw.
Yeah, but it was really interesting.
You would set a network sitcom on the set of a porn set with
a live
Hitler
audience. That was weird.
Yeah.
The
pilot episode was a guy dressed in an SS outfit spanking another guy. It was a terrible idea.
And there's audience participation too. That was weird. Getting ready to play.
All right.
Okay, so after Wonder Years,
Roseanne.
That's the one I've been waiting for.
I did Nurses, the awful show called Nurses, and it was terrible. I got fired from Nurses. I was hoping to get fired. It was terrible, and I got fired the exact day my escrow closed in my house in LA.
Oh Jesus! And I've been to that house. So you got fired right when you needed to start making some mortgage payments. Yeah.
So I had enough in the bank so I'm from the Midwest. I had enough in the bank for 2 years of unemployment. 1 year, try to find a job, another year to sell the house.
Right. Smart.
But I was pretty smart.
Yeah.
But then I got Roseanne and I was off the races.
And then it's like you keep that house and you buy a magnificent place in New York City. It's amazing. For those of you who are seeing
Did you know when you got Roseanne that it was going to be a hit?
It was already a hit.
Oh, it was already on the air.
Yeah, it's on season 5 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was over that, but it's like, can we keep this up?
Yes.
All the writers were new. They had fired everyone from last year, so we were all fresh.
Why did they do that?
Yeah, why?
It was Ann and Tom, who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows?
But it worked out really well. It was a really good season of the show. I was there for 4 years.
It worked out for you guys, but the team that got fired, not so great.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, don't you feel responsible to give them a portion of the proceeds, the remuneration that you received?
I'm sure they all went on to get other jobs.
Well. They all went,
Eric, I think just to even things out, a sizable check to each of those writers from you would be a nice gesture.
Huh.
John, were you one of those writers?
No. I'm trying to get a job on Eric's staff to run his operations.
Do you think Lori needs more money?
No, not the actors, the writers.
No, the writer, the executive producer of Big Bang Theory, and
Lori, Chuck Lorre.
Chuck Lorre. Did I give him a check? I'll give him a check.
Yeah, I would, just to be right, about it. Okay.
So can I ask, when did you two meet?
You answer that, John?
My recollection is the first time we met when he was on a show called My Boys on TBS. I think that's when we met at the upfronts, I think. Is that right?
Oh.
That was sort of businessy, and we were busy, and I was on 10 Items or Less, and we were in New York City, I think, or some event around. But we met prior to that at a Northwestern alum thing.
Improv thing.
Yes. Now that's when I fell deeply, madly in love with you. We were both in an improv thing. Was I directing it or was I in it? Were we both in it? Because I directed it one year.
You were directing. I think I hosted maybe, and you directed it.
Yes, and Eric was, and it was a thing to raise money, and we did kind of some improv. And Eric is so rare. My
improv is rare, yes.
No, but in the way he improvises is very rare. Believe me, trust me. This is the one thing I know.
I believe it.
It's like in a jazz band, you see a guy who plays the vibes in a way that you've never seen before, and you're like, holy fuck, that's, So he's
that's very flattering.
It's true. You're one
I hop
of a kind.
into a bit and get out.
He's very smart. He's very open. He has a good heart. You're not a dick. Again.
Are there any videos of you improvising we can see?
No. I wrote a role for him on Quick Draw, and then we got canceled. Yeah. I had
canceled until season 3.
That was my dream. That was my dream.
You should have written him in earlier, John.
I know, but we didn't get, the first 2 seasons of a show are a free-for-all. You're just like running by the seat. You can't do anything fun. It's just crazy Bill. And then season 3, you're like, okay, now what are we going to do?
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Well, for the Quick Draw movie, you've got to bring him in.
There is a Quick Draw movie.
Is that going to happen?
No. I mean, Nancy and I have it, but
I love that show. I love that show so much.
Such a good
Me
show.
too.
Such a good show. But okay, so Eric, you are in this weird place, getting back to the sort of point of our show. You're in this interesting place because, like Chase said, you were in the pocket making television. So you were involved in communicating the culture to the people right between the bridge between Gen X and millennial. I mean, Roseanne was a Gen X show that millennials.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't say Roseanne is millennials.
Right.
I would say Roseanne is Gen X.
That was Gen X.
But
Roseanne was Gen X?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I guess it was on the air when I was a kid, but I didn't watch it.
But it was a big time show.
As when we all knew about it and watched
families
it
watched
later.
it together. So yeah.
And now you teach millennials. So tell me about, what is your take as a Gen Xer / are you a baby boomer or a Gen Xer? I think
I'm right in it depends on whom you ask.
I think you're a Gen Xer personally.
I'm baby boomer adjacent.
Okay, so you're
an Gen X adjacent. John.
Yeah, you're an elder Gen Xer.
Yeah.
So what do you think in your mind is the difference between those two generations? What do you see?
heavy questions here on Generation
Big
Gap.
one, yeah. Well, I teach at NYU, so they're usually pretty smart students. So I don't have the millennial sort of I'm lazy and I don't want to fend for myself. I don't see that in my
Me
students.
neither. I don't see it, and I don't teach at NYU. I think that's kind of a false thing. I see millennials busting their ass. They just
I have a lot of friends in server, waiters, and they are busting their ass. They're trying to
their ass,
trying to survive. Yeah, especially during this thing. So
yeah. And as you're working on television, because you continue to work on television shows throughout your career, what do you think millennials want? What is the difference in the sense of humor as we get to millennials and Gen Zers as opposed to Gen Xers?
I guess PC stuff, maybe more. They're more aware of gendered or they're very PC. They're very concerned. Don't say that because they're going to upset that person. Like that kind of stuff. Yeah,
like you were pitching a show called Spank My Booty. And no, it just didn't go anywhere. And that's when you first started to realize
it was a fun pitch.
It was a fun pitch. Yeah. I think you went a little far with the pitch. I mean, sometimes a pitch should just be a pitch. Everybody thinks you should go in and do something, but I think the spanking was odd.
I think that's a good observation. It is. We're much more PC.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And
less Moonbuzz like the pitch.
It's true. I was in the pitch because I was the one getting spanked. All I had to do was show up in assless chaps.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry.
I kind of wanted to hear, you guys told me to ask you about the vlogs you did together.
Okay. So Nancy Hauer, my partner, and I, who produce Quick Draw, we started a show called How to Make a TV Show in 90 Days or Die Trying or something like that. 60 days? 90 days. And so or how to write a TV show. Anyway, we started this daily
blog. How to sell a TV show.
Yeah, how to sell a TV show. And so we literally vlogged every day and did just like a 5-minute thing about what we were doing towards selling a TV show. And we actually sold it. We sold the show that we developed from start to finish to NBC, but then they didn't pick it up. But
you sold it.
And Eric he's so hilarious, and he would just chime in on all of the chats on it.
I had my own vlog that I was doing just for fun.
Yeah, and he a very good vlog. You've had very famous people on.
I did have famous people on.
Yeah, and it was a very good vlog. Vlog. And so we sort of jokingly hired Eric as the showrunner for our vlog.
The vlog runner.
So we actually work together. Eric is a vlog runner on our vlog. And it's still out there. You can still find it.
They'll take up on Fridays for their vlog.
Oh, I've actually watched some of your vlog, John, and now I need to watch Eric.
You need to.
Eric's is really good too. And we've done a simulcast vlog, didn't we? Where we were all on at the same time. Yeah. And what was funny about
where can we find it for people that actually are listening and want to look for it?
I'm at, I think, Eric R. Gilliland on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just search your name.
Eric Gilliland vlog. It'll probably come up. And John Lehr.
And John Lehr too, right?
Vlog. It'll come up. If you can't find it, just
back when no one had.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
It was so much fun, and it was so funny. And people in the industry started to hear about the vlog because we would Nancy would shoot pitches and stuff, real meetings and pitches with people. And so we would come into pitch.
Out in the waiting room.
Yeah. And so we would come into pitches and they'd be like, oh my God, am I going to be on the vlog? And these were like executives and we'd be like, do you want to be? We made our agent do an interview, and God, that was fun. That was so much fun.
That's amazing. Yeah. I remember watching your vlog, John, back when I auditioned for your show. I was watching everything.
What did you audition for?
It was the,
Eva Longoria.
The music one.
Oh no, that one was the Hippo. That was for MTV.
Yeah.
Chase also did a pilot that we did with Eva Longoria that didn't go, and I was so I have similar feelings about the two of you because, like, I've improvised with both of you, and I fell in love with both of you through that. So I'm in love with both of you.
You're the nicest man in show business, by the way.
No, you are.
You are.
That's what the nicest guy would say.
You know what? Seth Meyers is.
Yeah, Seth Meyers, very nice guy. Very.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, I like to hear that. When I went to the taping of his late night show, he did stand in the audience and say, "Ask me anything."
Yep.
Because Jimmy Fallon didn't even acknowledge that we were there.
There you go.
Yeah.
I beat Jimmy Fallon out of a role on a show called Jesse on NBC.
He was up for that?
Yes, it was me and Jimmy. Were in the tape. We were in the what do you call it? What's the final thing where you do the final callback where you're in the offices? Where
Network.
What do they call that? Test. We had to test for it.
Oh, test. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is
You're
old.
kidding me.
Yeah, and
so you couldn't.
Jimmy Fallon.
It was me, Jimmy Fallon, and somebody else. Maybe it was just me and Jimmy Fallon. But anyway, when you I don't know if they do this anymore, Eric. Maybe you know. I don't know. But back then, when you tested for a network show, you had to sign a 5-year contract in the waiting room before you went in to audition. And because they would not read you unless you signed. This is the final call. And so there's all this negotiating going on. It's the worst possible way to find an actor for a show. Because you've got them all freaked out with their agents and everybody calling, and then they're trying to remember what they're supposed to do. It's the worst way to get an actor. And and then you go into an office. It's always an office. Why is it an office, Eric?
Because they don't understand at all what it is to be an actor.
Because they're all business people. And
as a writer, Eric, would you be in those network decisions?
Yes. Yes. He would be in there, but he'd be the one supporting you because he wants you. So he's smiling and he's laughing at all the jokes. And then the rest of the people are all network executives. And there's like 20 people in this dinkball office. This is my experience with testing. And they're all with their arms crossed and, looking at their phones and shit. It's the worst way to get a comedic actor on your show ever.
At CBS, they had a little, like a black box theater down in the basement. It was terrible. And I would, and Les Moon was in the meeting, and I would go out and sort of teach actors saying, "You're going to do great," rub his shoulders, like put him in. I'll go out for a great actor. And Les at one point said, "Why is he doing that?"
Yeah.
Like, to make them feel comfortable. And have them be happy.
They're human beings.
They're human beings. We're actors. We're sensitive. We're nervous as hell. Why is he doing that?
Well, Nancy and I figured out a way around that for 10 items or less. And what we did, we used this term, the screen test, which is the oldie-timey term. We said we'd like to, because of the nature of our show, because it's hybrid, we need to screen test our actors. So we would get down to the final 3 and brought them on location and shot them on location in costume. And then we edited them in the way that we wanted them presented to the execs. And then Nancy and I would walk the DVDs into that same office and play the DVDs in front of all of them. And it worked like a fucking charm.
That's great. That's really smart.
They loved it.
Yeah.
But you were doing multicam live, and that's a different thing. So they probably still would have needed to see him live.
That's true, I guess.
Yeah.
If they get a laugh out of an audience, but that's not an audience, a laugh. So.
So weird. What are you working on now, Eric? Tell us what your life is like now.
Yeah.
I'm working on a smoothie.
Mm-hmm. You have a great life.
No, I have an old timey radio show that I'm going to revamp for podcast world. It's from 1938. It's called The Cinnamon Bear, and it's 10-minute episodes. It runs from the day after Thanksgiving to Christmas Eve about these two children who lose their silver star off the top of their Christmas tree. They go in their attic to try to find it. The Cinnamon Bear, it's a 3-inch high teddy bear, says, "I know where the star is. Come with me." Shrinks them down to get in a Christmas tree ornament that's an airplane. They fly into Maybeland. They meet all these creatures and witches and giants and cowboys, and it's really fun. We got Johnny Galecki who's going to be in it.
Holy shit!
Rachel Dratch.
Nice.
Anna Gasteyer.
Northwestern alum.
Mm-hmm. As the Cinnamon Bear, John Cameron Mitchell.
Oh my God.
And as Santa Claus,
John Lehr.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Ryan Reynolds.
I didn't get it?
Nope.
Oh.
Your screen test was okay.
I nailed it. You told me I nailed it.
You did, but Ryan Reynolds nailed it more.
Oh. All right. Well, I wish him well. I wish him well.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So we're going to see. We're trying to sell it right now. And it's looking pretty good as of a couple days ago.
Oh, that's so good. When can we, I mean, are you,
hoping for next season, for next Christmas, for next Thanksgiving.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll know about
like 5 days a week, 10 minutes at least every day. So you listen to it with your kids. And
that's such a great idea. I love that.
And I'm rewriting it. I'm redoing the music with my friend Mark McAdam. You know him. Yeah. And my friend was the accordionist for the Pogues. They're going to redo the music.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Pogues,
yeah, pretty amazing.
Cool. I can't wait to listen to this.
Yeah.
No, this is a fluke.
You're like the coolest guy in New York.
That's a stretch.
And LA.
Yes.
Because I hear you're
I'm exhausted.
Do you still have the house in LA? Are you still by Coastal?
No, I don't go out to LA much, but I rented it out to a friend.
You don't come out much, but come out when you can, because I'd love to see you. I'm going to come to New York when this nightmare is over.
When this nightmare is over, exactly. Yeah. I have a guest room.
One day.
You have to meet Chase too, because
I would love to.
Chase is a super talent. Super talent. Triple threat, quadruple threat, singer, dancer, actor, memorizes lines like crazy fast, and an improviser. Triple threat.
Oh, thank you. Thank
you. Guys meet
John.
improvising?
What?
Huh?
Did you meet improvising?
Yes, in an audition for one of our shows. Yeah, that's
right. Sorry,
I met an audition.
And I was just like, who is this? I've got to get on her coattails and exploit her to my benefit.
Now, are we going to do like, hey, do you know what this thing was from the 70s? And this is from
I have a few questions here.
I don't want, because I know you have a time limit or something.
Yes,
and
we do. We got to get on this. Here we go.
So this is how we were going to close out the episode.
Like how I move things along.
Thank you. See, he's a vlog runner.
So I just have a few questions. Now, these are not your generation. We're going to see how well you know the millennial generation, gentlemen.
Right.
Okay. And we're going to let Eric answer first.
I know nothing.
If he passes, it'll go to John. Okay.
Good luck, Eric.
Okay.
And by the way, Eric has put some high stakes on this. If I win, Ryan Reynolds out as Santa Claus and me in. So this is big.
Okay.
He's probably listening. So
this one I think is easy. Who was the first winner of American Idol? Let Eric take it away. No Googling.
Can I have a hint? Are they on this Zoom call now?
No.
I think it was a female singer. She's the one who has the talk show now?
Yes.
Oh,
wow. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, but
John, you can snag it from him in 5 seconds if he doesn't get it.
I know she has a talk show. What is it?
Christine?
McGee? You got a steal?
There it is.
So neither of you can. I mean, Eric is close. Eric knows she has a talk show.
Yeah, I know
but
who
can't
she
place
is.
The name.
And she's gone through a divorce, a rough divorce, and she had an injury, right? Didn't she have an injury?
I'm not aware of the injury.
A facial, or is that somebody else? But she's
a facial. I'm not sure.
A facial.
Yeah, she hurt her face or somehow or something. God, I don't know. I can see her.
All right, you guys both know who it is. It's Kelly Clarkson.
No,
Kelly
I said that.
Yeah.
I said that. I said Kelly Clarkson.
You said Pickerson or something.
No, that was Kelly Clarkson. Okay. So, all right. Okay. I'm going to start getting fitted Eric. For a Santa wig. Here we go.
Okay. Eric, which female pop star famously shaved her head in 2007?
Okay. Oh,
John,
my God, Eric.
That's Sinead O'Connor. It's not Sinead O'Connor.
Yes, Sinead O'Connor.
No.
No. That's
not her. Okay.
That's a question.
2007.
Oh, yeah. I know. Can I answer? I'll steal it.
Well,
Britney Spears. Yeah.
Britney Spears. Yeah.
Do you want to ho ho ho? Like, is it like, am I Santa? Whoa,
Make it your own, man. Make it your own.
You're in Maybe Land now.
Maybe Land, nice.
Yeah.
I have a mug that says, Britney survived 2007. You can handle today. And it's a very big millennial reference to reference Britney Spears.
Why did you do that? For cancer or just for be?
Oh, she had a breakdown and just shaved her head in front of the paparazzi. It wasn't a good year for her.
Weirdly, I had a breakdown during 2007, but nobody saw anything because I was nobody. So it was great.
I think we were vlogging back then.
Yeah, I was vlogging. Eric saw.
I told you you were having a breakdown. You had a breakdown.
Terrible.
Okay.
Every day.
Terrible.
We have two more questions.
Here we
Speaking
go.
Of
I predict I'll get them both. I predict I'll get them both.
Do we have to ask her something?
What?
Do we have to ask her something?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Go for it. What do you got?
I don't have it, but go ahead. I'll try to think something.
Okay, think of something while I do this. We're on the topic of Britney Spears. Which boy band member did Britney Spears date?
No.
Famous. This is big news.
Justin Timberlake.
Yes! Oh, he got it! Woo!
That was up.
Why am I cheering? Well, because I know
Great,
if
it's
I
1-1.
I shouldn't be cheering. I'm competing against you.
No, by the way, complete guess.
That was good.
That was good.
Really good.
Okay, wait for you.
Okay.
Santa Claus says ho ho ho. What advertising image also said ho ho ho?
Good one.
Pantyhose?
No, great guess.
Thank you.
You done?
Okay. What advertising said ho ho ho? I mean, I'm gonna now actually go with Coca-Cola because they have Santa and all their.
Yeah, no.
That was good. No. Good shot. Good try. But no, it's so far away from Coca-Cola. You can ingest it though.
It was the Jolly Green Giant frozen vegetables from the Valley of the Jolly ho 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 Green Giant. He's a giant. They say ho ho ho.
Ho ho. God, did you hear Bob do it? Do it, Bob. That was good.
Yeah.
Ho ho ho.
Green Giant.
Green Giant.
Oh, I still. You know, it's amazing how powerful advertising is because even when I shop today and I see Green Giant, I want to buy it. Part of me wants to buy it.
You sing the song.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I have an old. Here's an old jingle that was just in Kansas City. It was for a construction company. It's called. Okay, here I'm going to do it. Home improvement problems? Call standard. Bum improvement company at Westport 17100. Good one, huh?
I love local ads. Yeah,
Me too.
Chicago had a ton of them.
That was good.
That was really good.
All right, Chase.
Do you have another one for me, or should I finish it off with you guys?
No, keep going. We'll hit you up again.
Okay. Here's another one. This was big news a few years ago. What is the name of the fraudulent and failed music festival founded by Billy McFarland and Ja Rule?
Steal.
Well,
you can't steal yet.
Oh.
The place the disaster that was on an island and no one showed up and
maybe
showed up.
They made a movie about it.
Don't help him, Chase. I got to get this role.
Okay, but he's on the right track. He knows what he's talking about.
Don't help.
It's very rare. It's a very rare thing.
Hey, kids.
I won't know the name of it. I won't know the name of it.
Fire Festival.
Suit up, John.
I'm going to be Santa, and I'm going to dress in full costume for the record, even though it's, I've got to be in full. You know what, Eric, as much as I'd like to do it, as much as I want it, I want success for you. And so I'd like you to keep the person you've already cast because he's a big movie star, and I think
if we have an elf,
if it helps, this is a true friend that I'm being right now.
You are being a true friend.
If it helps the show, then yes, I'd love to help you. But don't worry about gifts. You do you, my friend. I want to see you have a happy, successful career in life.
You're giving as can be.
Thank you.
Well, John, and this is coming from someone who had a breakdown in 2007.
On the block.
Oh, God.
So what is this? You know what this is? Oh, you can't see it, people.
Oh, is that a popcorn kernel?
Oh, yeah, we're good. Popcorn.
Yeah!
Those generational.
Millennials don't know popcorn kernel. They don't know popcorn
I know what that is.
All right. Chase, How many quarters did it take to play a game of asteroids? How many quarters?
Okay, so now I want you to know I'm going to guess here because I don't know asteroids. So I would say 1 quarter.
That's right. You just got. So Chase is playing Santa. Oh my God!
Wait, huh? I didn't. What did? How did?
Wow, that's a steal, Eric. She stole. Eric Gilliland. I know you're not a. I mean, where can people see you, reach you on the interwebs?
Where can we follow you?
Yeah,
nowhere. On Twitter, I just say what soup I had that day.
He is a big time soup advocate, and he does post his soup every day.
Over a decade, it just flipped with him.
And that's
so what
soup
what's your handle? Have today?
It's Eric R. Gilliland. I didn't have soup today.
Oh, okay.
So there will be no post.
Yeah.
You had a smoothie though.
I have smoothies every day. I've switched from soup to smoothies. This is fascinating stuff.
Wait, what is the difference between soup and smoothies? I mean, isn't
sodium?
Oh, okay.
Sodium, and this has like greens in it and all kinds of vegetables and ginger.
That still counts as a soup.
It's the same thing over every single day. It'd be so boring. I really have this exact same smoothie every single day.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah. That's fun. But it's fun to see me go back like a decade, like what pea soup I had that day. It's kind of fun.
Oh, I can't wait. I think I'll give you a follow, Eric.
Hot dog.
Yeah. There you go. You got another one. Boom.
I have over 1,000. Like, what are you doing?
People love stuff
You're
like
a big
that.
Deal.
Yeah. It's I think it's more like sort of, it's, art now. It's a weird art piece.
Your comedy is still in the pocket, dude. You're still there in the sweet spot. That's amazing.
We're
very few people, are able to do that. You do it.
It's soup.
You keep
well,
going.
John and I like to close out the episode by asking what you're doing this weekend.
Here we go. This is going to be good.
Here we go for the win.
Can I look at my phone?
Yeah.
My calendar?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can cheat.
Oh, good for you. Have it planned.
January. Okay. Friday. Physical therapy at 3.
Oh,
okay. Is it hip or knee? What was it?
Both. I had a new hip and a really messed up knee.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like dangerous. Like I could have died. Septic knee.
It was
it
was really, really bad, and it happened like a year ago. I totally forgotten about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. New Year's Eve, I was in the hospital.
That was
wow.
Yeah, it's terrible. But a friend of mine brought me a bottle of scotch.
Oh, there you go.
Another friend of mine, Martha, said, honeymooners marathon every New Year's Eve. Like, all right, so I had scotch to honeymooners.
Oh, and you're welcome. I was the one who got you the scotch.
I don't remember that.
It didn't get there? Okay, let me.
Not yours.
I'm going to track it. It's an Amazon.
There you go. And then I have a Zoom game at Sunday night.
Oh, what kind of game? He's a big gamer. What kind of game?
It's called Code Names, and it's really fun.
Ooh.
It's hard to explain, but it's really fun, and we are ravenous about it.
Eric has a very famous bingo game that happened in Los Angeles I want to say New Year's Day.
4th of July.
Oh, 4th of July.
4th of July.
Yeah.
4th of July.
How fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I'm a really good bingo caller.
Yeah. It's really funny and star-studded.
Star-studded. Yes. Yeah. Not so much more. And then I'll go to brunch at the Waverly Inn on Saturday and Sunday.
Because things are opening up.
Outside restaurants here have always been open outside, and it's freezing. It's the 30s, but they have some have good heating systems. You wear long underwear, and they give me free gimlets. I give them free toe warmers.
Oh, good.
Oh. He's a very big tipper. I've gone out to dinner with Eric, and he's a very good tipper. You are.
These are my friends, especially my friends.
Yeah, because he's friends with all of his wait staff, which is the way you should be. I am staying home, although there's a small chance that Jennifer may be renting a house out in the desert, and the family may be headed out there. We don't know, but there's talk.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really beautiful. It has boulders inside, and
cool.
It's built in this boulder canyon thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, getting out of Dodge is important.
It is. Chase, what about you?
I am catching up on life. I'll be doing some laundry. Okay. I'll be, emailing, writing some scripts, just catching up on all the to-do.
Well, she's a millennial, so she's working like 15 gigs right now.
Well, now I'm writing scripts for a children's ABC Mouse type show.
Yes.
How fun.
So that's helping pay the bills.
And 1,000 other things, including
and
this
1,000
podcast.
other things.
She's like doing like 19 things, Eric.
That's really impressive. I can't bring myself to do much of anything.
We're getting
well,
older.
you don't need to. You guys don't need to. You've already had such an incredible career.
I wrote a magazine article in a comedy magazine.
Which one?
American Bystander.
Ooh, everybody get what?
Yeah.
Show us.
Yeah, he's going. Eric's wandering around his apartment.
Be a doll and show us.
Yeah.
American Bystander. What? This month? December?
The holiday one, I guess.
Oh my gosh, I want to read it.
It's like with Meryl Marco's in here and Jack Handy. I mean, it's really
damn, Eric. Look who you roll with.
That's pretty hip. I mean, I just spat something out.
Wow.
I got in, so that's kind of cool.
And Bob, what are you doing this weekend?
Bob, the ho ho ho.
Oh, I'm searching out soup and smoothie recipes on Twitter this weekend.
Soup, it always makes you feel good. That's why Eric is in such good shape. His weight has stayed the same since I've known him. He's happy. He's happy, joyous, and free. Yeah, you are. Thank you so much for doing this, Eric.
Was Bob a FM DJ in the late 70s?
Should be.
Yes.
No, I always wanted to be though. It was great.
Yeah, you're right in that wheelhouse.
It's also the Texas allergy season, so it's really I'm really hitting my.
Are you in Texas?
Right
yeah,
now.
he's in Texas. Yeah,
awesome. The wonders of the internet, man. The wonders of the internet. Wow.
Texas, LA, New York, Eric Gilliland. Thank you
so
much for doing this. I really appreciate it. Do not take it lightly.
I love it. Thanks so much. Have me back. I got nothing to do.
All right. And I'll see you in the Santa region.
My generation, baby.